All right. Okay, here we go. Whew. Okay. Got some action here this morning. A couple of them hit. Let's see if we can't get them. I was going to give an intro, but holy cow. Whew. Okay. Well, good morning and welcome to live. Hello. I think it was very big, but whatever it was, it wanted to crush that whopper plopper. As soon as we started live, let's give it just above here. Let's float it down. Whew. That was insane. I just wanted to crush that. Oh, deep, deep, deep. I don't like being deep. Uh-oh. 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 Well, we're gonna get wet. Have a couple good hits and then I go and do that. Now it looks like we're getting wet. I just had a couple good hits over here in this hole. Of course, I go and get it snagged. Let's see how deep it is. Ooh, she's deep. It's cold. Oh, yeah. We're going to have to find a way around this deep hole. High or low? What do you think? High or low? High or low? All right, let's go high. I think we might get better high. Didn't want to get this deep. It's cold this morning. Okay, it's not as bad. Good thing we went high. Of course, nobody can come on live with me when I'm crushing them. Just when I start snagging. Hey, that's all right. We're having fun. Good morning. I don't know how to say your name, unfortunately. All right. Lila, what we're going to call you. Look at that. We're on a log. There we go. Okay. We're free. We're wet. Back across it we go. Well, good morning. and welcome to the live stream of Redneck Amusement. Back, oh god, it's wet, cold. We're back at it here on the Conewango Creek. Just had an awesome snag. Now we just had an awesome backlash. We're starting off right. Starting it off right. All right, back on the side of the creek that I want to be on after my glorious snag. Caught 2 decent smallies already this morning. We're just going to keep going after it. Hopefully we can catch some here on the live stream. That'd be nice. 2 15, 17 inchers. Pound and a half each probably. Frying my fish at my house tomorrow? Yeah, especially if I catch in a nice northern pike. I'll be frying some fish up. That's for sure. Legato. Or Logato. Yeah, I think that's how you say that. I'm terrible at names, so I do apologize. But yeah, 2 nice smallies this morning. We got a nice down tree up here. There's got to be a big monster just waiting. James Parker, hi, how we doing? Welcome to the live stream. Beautiful morning out. On me during the live stream. Come on now. Just did walk through a decent hole. I'm gonna buzz one back through it just to see. Haven't fished this part of the Conewango yet. Figured we'd try it out. Looks like a nice cove comes down and around. Hopefully we get lucky. Like I said, I've caught 2 decent small ones so far this morning. Wanted to see how... fish just jumped right there. I don't know if you saw it. Thanks, James. Appreciate it. Fish have been jumping this morning. Ain't catching up with that sorry rig, brother. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I caught, beginning of last week, I caught 15 bass off of this sorry rig. That is funny. I didn't keep the fish. You can, I'll definitely have it on the, nice whopper plopper. I'll put it up on the, channel later. I have them on the other videos, the ones I caught this morning. I'm just wading and walking here. Be fatty bass. Oh, I only fish for food. I never understood fishing for sport. No, I'm out here for bass and northern pike. If I catch a northern, that's my real target fish is a northern pike. If I catch a decent sized northern, I'm definitely keeping it. But just to have fun, you know, on the way, catch some bass. But the target fish is definitely northern pike. But trying to find one of those in this creek might be a little hard. But that's what we're after, Beef Fatty. We're after really northern pike. And I hear, well, I know, northern pike are good eating. Uzi, hi, how we doing? Welcome to the live stream. Jackson Harlan just joined in. Any luck as far as money? Yes, Jackson Harlan. Just before I started live stream, I got 2 decent sized smallmouth bass. I'll be posting those later on. Decent size. 15, 16 inches. Give me a good fight. I'll be putting those on. Figured I'd start up the live. See if we can't get lucky. Get some live action. Hopefully this right here is hiding some bass. Maybe northern pike. Northern pike would be cool. Ooh, good cast. Let's see what we can do. Catch one for you guys here. They've been hitting this morning. Nice. Yeah, I'm in northwestern Pennsylvania, up on the Conewango Creek. Yeah, I've been having a good week too, Jackson. Yeah, you can see this, if you get on the channel there, you can see some of the videos. I caught like 15, I think it was last Monday or Tuesday. Just 2 awesome big smallmouth. So much fun. Adrenaline gets going and whew. Yeah, let's get on the other side of this tree, see what happens. Hopefully the quality isn't too bad on the video. Ooh, I like this hole right here. Oh yeah, it's awesome, man. Truly is nothing like a good fighting smallmouth. Oh yeah. The Tuesday, beginning of this week, or was it last week? I can't remember exactly. The first one, what a fight. Got the video on just in the beginning. And then the second one, I'm trying to move to a different hole and just scares the crap out of me. It was so much fun. And you're right, Jackson, nothing like a good fighting smallmouth. Get your blood pumping. I was shaking like a leaf, dropped the pole in the water. It was so much fun. Got a deep hole right here. Hope I can get around this hole. I already got soaked this morning. Heck yeah. 2.8 pounds of shaking like no other. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Yeah. I haven't caught anything like that yet, but there's still a chance. But that is awesome. I know how you feel, Jackson. I was shaking so much. And they're not even, I mean, decent sized smallmouth. They're not even huge, and I was shaking like a leaf. Just a fight. The fight is just so much fun. And I would definitely like to fish different states. I'm lucky enough to where, you know, I live locally near a nice creek like this. Yeah, same here. That's awesome. Yeah, I was so pumped about how many I caught, and all the buddies want me to go golfing, and there we go. All the buddies want me to go golfing and everything with them, and I'm just like, man, I just want to go fishing. I don't want to go golfing. That's all I've been pumped, just like yourself. It's just like, what can I get into? What's around the bend, right, Jackson? What fish is around the bend in the next hole? You know, what if I would have went farther down? You know, what if I would have went farther down? What if I would have looked at that other bend, or spent, you know, a couple more minutes in the next hole? Just gotta let them set the hook, and they're just as hooked as you. I know it. My brother's coming down, Jackson, actually today, and I showed him the videos on my YouTube of me hitting, and he just was just blowing up my phone like, you gotta take me, you gotta get me out there, bro. So that's why I'm out here kind of scoping around, trying to figure out, you know, where they're at, where they're hitting, what times, so when we go out, he can just have so much fun. So that's what we're doing. We're trying to figure out exactly where they are so we can have the most fun, because that's what it's all about. And maybe I'll post some videos with my daughter. She's 5. Watching her reeling a fish, it's just the best. You know, it's just so much fun watching her just have as much fun as I am. There we go. There's a good cast. Come on. Most definitely, me and my brother have been hitting the same river spot most of the week. We're getting it. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm out here doing, Jackson. Exactly. Just trying to get dialed in. I got the Whopper Popper 110. They've been hitting this pretty hard, and then they've been hitting more of a white one pretty hard. So that's what I'm out here doing, just trying to figure out. Threw a couple wacky rigs earlier. Didn't care for the wacky rigs, but I'm too young for the kids still. But there's nothing like watching someone else pull one and then you bring them. I know it. At first, we went after trout season, the first day after trout season, and watching her pulling her first fish, and just as excited as can be. I wasn't even fishing. And she's just seeing her face light up, and just the joy of somebody else. I mean, it's almost like you're the one fishing. Yeah, I'm 34, 5-year-old daughter. But yeah, I hear you. That's why I can't even wait to go out with my brother. Like, I don't even care if I fish. All right, I wish we could catch something here. This looks like a decent hole. Let's see. You can see this right here. Right? I know it. Yeah, 19, that's awesome, dude. I mean, you got tons of years ahead of you where you're going to have so much fun. And, you know, if you're fortunate enough to have kids, you know, when you get older, just keep spreading the joy. I mean, unfortunately, you know, it's just this dying, you know, thing. But, you know, that's what we got to keep doing, is just letting the youth, you know, 19, that's awesome. I'm glad you're out fishing, hitting it hard. You know, out with your brother, that is so cool. You know, that's why I'm out here right now, you know, live streaming. You know, I don't care if people watch, you know, I just want to show people, like, you can have such a fun time. I'm just waiting. I got a Walmart rig, Xfinity Lewis with a Shakespeare medium heavy, you know, what, 60 bucks? And I got 13 bucks into this whopper plopper. Like, so what? You don't need, you know, the best of the best, the creme of the creme. No, you just need to get out there, put the line in the water. You know, I'm new with this whopper plopper. I've only been doing it for a little bit. You know, I'm a fly fisherman at heart, you know, or, you know, an open bail, spinning reel. I'm not used to a bait caster. You'll see me throw a terrible cast, you know, you'll see me backlash, you know. I'm a beginner. I'm out here figuring it out, but that's what it's all about. Seriously, though, most of that stuff's just because fishermen. Exactly. That's exactly. You know, most of that stuff is catchy, eye candy. You know, but you don't need it. You don't need it. Just like my golfing buddies. You know, they got the best golf clubs, the brand new drivers, $600, and I'm out there with a hand-me-down set. You know, old 6-year-old driver, you know, Strixon golf balls, and just doing just as good or better than they are. Oh, there we go. All right, we're on. Let's see what we got. A small one. Here we go. Hopefully you're still watching, Jackson. Oh, and it popped off. Oh, and it popped off. Hey, we had one though. We had one. I've had a Lewis Mock Crush baitcaster for around 3 years. I still backlash too, so definitely gonna happen every now and then, right? Oh man, we had a smallie. Oh, right here in the middle, just chatting away. That's what happens though. Right? I was excited too, man. I was hoping I was gonna land it. It wasn't huge, but hey, it doesn't matter. Oh, shaking. And it was just a little guy. I didn't even land it. Oh, shaking like a leaf. Yeah, yeah, I got him right up, right in this area, about 5 feet from me. I had him hooked good, just not good enough. It's all right. You're gonna have that. But hey, we might be in a decent area now. Whew. Gosh, I'm shaking. Whew. I think that was the first one on live stream. I think I've had, this will be my third live stream. I think that's the first real bite on live stream. So yeah, they are. You're right. I mean, you can fight them all the way in. And if, you know, you're not paying attention on that one turn, you know, they cut on you, you don't get that rod tip down, or you don't get that tension back on, they fight. They fight and they fight and they fight. And poop, there she goes. Whew, that was fun. Yeah, yep, exactly. Yep, right there at the end, I slacked up. I quit reeling for a second. I slacked up and she gone. But that's what happens. All right, well, we're going to keep moving down here. We're in a good spot. Trying to think. Don't know how deep it is. That's the problem. Over here is not too bad. All right, we're going to move down. Keep floating. Oh, yeah. Yep. It's a lot harder when you're wading out too versus being able to flip them over to the bank. I know it. It's definitely difficult. You know, they're in that water. You know, you're in the water with them, and you know they got the angle on you where you're not on the bank, you're not above them, keeping that tension on them. Yep. You're totally right. It's like a lot. You know, I try to stay close to the shore. I try to go to the bank, especially, you know, if it's a big one. I try to get close to that bank just so I can get them flipped. You definitely have to get out there to find a lot of them. Yeah, exactly. You know, I haven't fished this side of the river. I'm sorry, creek yet. And yeah, you just gotta get out there and put your time in the water. And you know, you see these guys, you know, on YouTube, you know, that are just crushing them and everything. But you know what? They've been out there doing the time. You know, they're able to do that. Everybody thinks, oh, you know, they're using this, they're doing that. It's like, no, they're out there every day, and they know how that water is. They know how the bass are. They just know. They know the times. You know, you just got to put your time in. Let's flip one over here, see what happens. Yeah, home field advantage, exactly. Yep. And that's what I'm trying to do. You know, trying to get this Conewango Creek figured out. Map it out in my head, see what times, see what they like, you know. I'm really after some northern, but you can't not have fun. Oh yeah, right in there, that down tree. Yeah, I know it. I was hoping. Yeah, well, you know what? We'll toss one back there. There's another down tree up here, a couple down trees up here. But yeah, like I was saying, my target, you know, is northern pike, but it's just too much fun catching these bass. It's just so much fun. down, don't know how shallow it is right in here. See, and every fish other than just a couple. Oh no. See, look at that. I get cocky and we put it in the tree. Got her back. Yes, you're right, Jackson. The only real decent fish I've caught have been on that twitch, pause action. You know, and that's what I've gotten a lot lucky with. My brother was saying that I should reel in. You know, thanks. Yeah, nice save. Got lucky. My brother said, I should put my tip down more and, reel in a little faster. And, I did. I tried. I'll take anything from anybody. But there we go. That's a better cast. Yeah, that twitch, pause has just been working for me lately so much. And then a nice slow retrieval back. That's what's been working for me too. Yeah, $12 save it there. Exactly. Throw a nice one, another nice one up there. See, look at that, a little bit of backlash. All right. Yeah, I wasn't too sure if it was. Oh, almost went down. Yeah, exactly. Switch back and forth, gotta, switch it up every once in a while. Because some fish, I was in a hole the other day that it's all it was. Twitch, pause. And just every cast, it felt like. It was just beautiful. And then some right here, just like this, not paying attention. Just this slow retrieve. And wham! Out of nowhere. Where you think, there's no hole, middle of the creek. Like, there shouldn't be a big bass right there. But then there is. Ooh, nice cast. All right, let's see here. There's a decent, I can't tell if you can see in the camera, but a decent log right there that I didn't see earlier. We're gonna flip it up in there, see what happens. It's like I got quiet, like they can hear me. Oh, yeah, you'll have to look. Well, you don't have to by any means. Do what you want. But yeah, if you get a chance, take a look, and you'll see. I think I put up 3 shorts, and you can see me. I'm just nonchalantly walking down the creek. Don't even have the camera looking at anything, and all of a sudden, just slam. You can hear me say, oh, that one scared me. And just a monster. I was like, what? Just couldn't believe it. All right, well, we're going to keep walking down here. Yeah, I gotta love those that hit when you're started giving up, hoping just to cast. Exactly. That's, yeah. You know, just like right now, what I'd be doing, just a cast. Nice backlash, Tyler. Just a cast. Walking like I am now, not paying attention, and boom. Okay. You know, this side's a little deeper. Let's flip it up into here. This water's deeper than I thought it was gonna be. Having better luck on deeper fast current streams yesterday on the plopper. Yeah, farther down around this bend, I wasn't recording or anything. I was just going out to see what it looked like, and yep, that's where I was having luck. I caught 2 decent ones in that faster, deeper current. This is kind of slow right now. I was hoping to get just down to this down tree right here. I was hoping to get in another one here before I moved on. Well, I hope the weather's nice in Virginia, so you can get out there again. Crush them smallies. Oops. What did we? Oh no. Let's see if I can't get this one back. I might have hit a. Oh. Oh, okay. Whew. Must be some thick grass right there. We saved that one again. Let's see what we caught. Oh, yep. I put it right on some grass. Okay. Well, now we know where that grass starts. I thought it was farther back. Might get some action right along here. All right. Let's see here. Let's see if we can't get another good one. Just under that tree. Just gonna lay it up short. That means it's deep over there. It's got that much grass on it. Yeah. Yeah. Instantly, as soon as they hit, just bam. Right in it. It was terrible. There we go. That's better. Right before it. Huh. That's why it's called fishing and not catching, though. Oh, well, that'd be why. We're just tossing it just a little too far in. All right, let's see. should be on the edge of it. We might have had a hit there, Jackson. Can't tell if that was a hit or if that was grass again. No, it was a hit. Okay, we're gonna flop it right back in there. Another hit. So let's move down here. Just had a nice hit. Yeah, something was definitely interested. We're in deep water now. I'm up to my waist. Try to get my hands out of the camera so you can see. Something was interested. Oh man, I keep on getting hits just right there. Coming up and tickling it. Yep. Bait's clean. Something keeps just hitting it. All right, let's see here. Come on now. There we go. There's one, Jackson. There it was. Come on, baby. There it was. Oh, decent size too. Yeah, buddy. Whoo-wee. There we go. Huh? Yeah. Let's go. Had to drop the pole. Let's go. Ouch. He's stuck good. Ow. Oh, gotta get the pliers out. Let's go. Bear with me here. Fishy. There we go. All right, and the reveal. Huh? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, at least a pound. Oh, thanks, buddy. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, at least a pound. Oh. Thanks, Jackson. Thanks for staying on. Whew. Gotta calm down a second. You got to see it unfold too. Yeah. What, 2-3 hits? And just wanted it so bad. And I was like, all right. And then just on that nice, like you said, that pause, that jerk, pause, and then that slow reveal. Yep. Yepper. Oh, sweet. Let's fix this bait here. Sweet. I'm glad you were able to stay on and watch. Decent size too. They've been all that this morning. Just that decent, You know, nothing too big. Oh, gosh. Right there. Back to shaking. All right, let's keep moving down. Oh, man. That's the feeling right there. Just can never get enough of. Gosh, I can't quit shaking. Oh, it doesn't, Jackson. It doesn't. It just never gets old. You know, I only got 12-pound braided test on right now. You know, so I mean, you know, I'm not going crazy with the 30-pound, you know, braided or anything. Oh. Just had one come up and hit it. One just came up and hit it right in the open. Oh, God, I couldn't get shaking. Oh, my gosh. Okay, one just came up and hit it right out in the open here. Whew. God, I couldn't get shaking. Oh, that fight is just so much fun. I caught my 2-pound on a 10-pound spinning reel. I was rock at first because there was a lot of rock covered, but I thought it slowly reeled, so I kept it. So. To see it come in like that too, oh my gosh. You had to have been shaking like a leaf. Oh, I would have been shaking. That's awesome. To hear those stories, I mean, you know, somebody having so much fun. It gets me so excited. Video too somehow because he was on his phone next to me taking a break. We were both shaking like no other. That is awesome. And that get it captured. That's the fun. So you can just, you know, relive it day after day. You know, somebody says, "No, you didn't catch that." I'm like, "Bull crap, my brother's got the video, man." You know, and just relive it. And you know that feeling, you get a smile on your face while you're watching the video. And your brother's shaking too. Sounds like he has just as much passion as you do, you know. I'm still shaking. I can't stop. I'm still shaking. You know, what, it's been a good 5 minutes. I'm still shaking like a leaf. You know, and I know after a couple days, after I caught those awesome bass, you know, I watch those videos over and over again and just a smile on my face, just loving every minute of it, you know. And that's what it's about. I got to get my hands out of that so you can see better, don't I? Normally I don't have that problem. But, oh yeah. And they do too. Even the little guys. Even little guys put up just such a fight. You think you got, you know, 1.5 pound, 1 pound bass, decent size, 15, 16, 17 inches. No, you pull it up, it's a 10 half-pound bass, and you're like, what? And you're just flabbergasted because of how hard it came up and hit. And it's just a little guy. Yeah, exactly. So lucky he got on camera because, yeah, just be able to watch it back and, just experience it over and over again. That's just so much fun. All right, well, let's keep walking down, shall we? Cast a couple, just a cast, and we're gonna try to make up some ground here. We'll see if we get another hit like we did before. They're smart about using rocks, weeds, and current to their advantage when fighting to see when there's little ones can start ripping and dry. Oh, I know it. They cut for those weeds. They cut for that current, or they cut for that tree they know they've been holding up at, and then they just dive and, oh, they're so smart. It's crazy how, we're just out here hoping to God that we can catch something, and just get lucky enough. And we take it for granted how smart they actually are. They're one of the apex predators in, a creek like this, other than a northern pike. So, they're just out to crushing them all day. They know this current. They know the weeds. They know where to get in. Oh, okay. Whew. Thought we were going to get some grass there. Yeah, I think we did, yeah. Whopper plopper's acting funny. Look at that thing. But yeah, you're so right. Them small ones, they're almost just as fun as the big ones. All right, good cast. Nice tree right here covering. Let's see if we can't put it. Not a great cast, but we'll take it. Pound was hiding in the rock cave. Saw him jump 2-3 times when I was using the 4.5 wacky worm. Oh, she got me out and reached out. Oh, nice. Those wacky worms, man. Those wacky worms are so much. And how much fun are those to fish with? They are so much fun to fish with, those wacky worms. And then you put a 5-inch Yamamoto on, reach out enough for them. That's awesome. Just that little bit extra weight, a little bit bigger worm. That's awesome. But that's, that was you, reading what you were doing and, wanting to reach out for them. Oh, watermelon with red flake. You know what? I'm gonna have to get one of those. I just got the green with the glowworm tail. That's the only ones I've hit and I've had luck with. I'm gonna have to try that watermelon with red flake. Well, I'm glad this is recording what we're talking about because I'm never going to remember that. You know what? I can take a screenshot, can't I? Screenshot. Look at that. Look at me use my big brain. Thank you, Jackson. Appreciate that. I'll be going to my local shop to get some of those. Yeah, that's what I've used, you know, just the green or brown with that glowworm tail. I've been so lucky with those. All right, I'm liking this cover too. We're getting some out of this grass. No problem, sir. I had the monkey butt color. Oh, that's awesome. I've seen that whopper plopper. 90, nice. I've been thinking about going to the 90 on this section of creek because I think this 110 is a little big, but again, I'm after that northern pike, so that's why I'm kind of throwing a little more weight. Okay, well, I'm gonna be probably there today, so I'm definitely gonna pick up one of those monkey butt color whopper plopper 90. I like it. Probably gonna pick one of those up. I had my brother pick me up a 130 whopper plopper. A 130 whopper plopper, 5-inch. Just because I'm after those northern pike. But yeah, I've had some even on this 130. I've had some small ones and just swallow that, you know, treble hook, and so I know small ones definitely can hit that 110. But I think that 90 though, you just get a little more versatile. A little more versatile as far as that 90. You know, you kind of get that broad range. Still big ones wanting to come up and hit it, and just have more fun. I mean, that 90 is just going to be, I think it give you just more opportunity to really catch a whole, you know, array of fish out here. But yeah, I have yet to catch a pike, so I'll be excited to see you get one. Yeah, exactly. Same with me. I haven't caught one yet, and we're in the territory. We're definitely in the pike's territory. It's just figuring out what they like. The skinny style. Yeah, that middle ground, you know, that 90 is just such a good all-around whopper plopper in my mind. Probably one of the best whopper ploppers they make. And it's so cool because they have so many different styles, you know, and you can just sit there and try and see what they like. That's what it's all about. I forgot my other whopper plopper this morning in my lunch pail. Genius of me. And it's a little more white belly. And I was going to switch to that because they might not like this one, you know. Might be getting sick of it. Fish this side of the river for a minute. Sorry, creek. I keep on calling it a river. Dumped into a river. to the 7 they look more like a sunfish, and I haven't caught anything on it until this week. I managed to catch 2 on it at once. First, second fish on. Think that is awesome, dude. So you haven't had much luck with a 75, but you said this week, yeah, till this week. So yeah, so that 75, huh? I wonder what that is. You know, it makes you wonder what the size difference between that 75, 90, and the 110. You know, I wonder if I'd have better luck out here with the 90. You know, it really makes you wonder what them fish are thinking. You know, what they're going after. All right, we got a good cast here, Jackson. Let's see here. Nice hole. Let's see here. I did get it recently, like a month ago, so it could be I wasn't using it at the right place. Yeah, that's like what I feel like with this 110 a lot on this Conewango Creek, that I might not be using it in the right area. You know, I'm kind of in more shallow water than I'd like to be in right now. You know, so I think that 90 or even that 75 might do a lot better here because it's a lot more shallow water. And I might be using this 110 in the wrong spot, you know. Farther up the Conewango, it was crushing. This 110 was just non-stop. There goes the kingfisher. I don't know if you can see it, just landed on that tree over there that I was fishing by. But yeah, so I mean, I could be using this 110 and it's just not performing for me because I'm using it completely wrong. Kingfisher didn't even care. Yeah, exactly. And it's getting kind of later. It's 9:35. I started 7:40 this morning. So, you know, what they were hitting on this morning, they might not be on right now. Well, something happened to the plopper. What do we got? Oh, I hate when this happens. Have you had this happen a lot, Jackson? Where the treble hook gets underneath the paddle. I don't know if it's because I'm casting wrong, but I've had that happen to me a couple times. Huh, I'm just surprised. Right by this tree, we got nothing. Nothing but a kingfisher. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the line, and then yeah, that plopper will get caught right behind that treble hook. I've had the issue quite a bit. Oh well. In the tree, but it came out perfect. And I don't know, it's because maybe, you know, I got that bent. You know, it might be bent or something. Let's see what you got going on that. 75 I used. Booga one, the smaller one, half-pound one, took it. Oh my gosh. That sounds like so much fun. So, oh, that is insane. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is killer. I know I was fly fishing one time, and I was using, damn bugs. I was using fly dropper rig is what they call it. Don't know if you fly fish much, but so I got a caddis, top water fly tied on, and then like I don't know, 2 feet, 1.5 feet leader on, and with a nymph. So you got one here, one on top water, one on the bottom, and caught one on the caddis, and the nymph, you could see the one chasing a trout chasing the nymph. Almost had a double. That'd have been awesome, but didn't happen. It was insane. I just thought I had the bigger one on, though, until I saw it was up closer. I couldn't believe it. Oh yeah, how could you believe it? Two on one, like coming up for that, smaller fish, and just coming up and just snagging itself on the other treble hook. Oh, so awesome. Yeah, fly fishing, and you want to talk about patience. You need some patience. It's not easy, I know. Oh yeah, watch them chase it. Oh, it was insane. I'm reeling in the one that I caught on the caddis top water, and then just watching the other one chase it, the nymph underneath, is just like, what? It just amazing. Would have been cool to catch both of them. But yeah, I should definitely try sometime. You can get, you don't, it's just like anything else, you don't need an expensive rod, just like this, bait casting, you don't need to get anything crazy expensive to get into it. All I did was just watch YouTube videos, guys like I'm doing right now, just out there teaching, beginners, taught myself how to fly fish. Oh, there was something right there. Something came up and smacked it. Messed me all up. Yep. Oh, man. Ouch. Something came up and smacked it. Let's see if we can't. Heck yeah, my grandpa used to go, so I need to go with him soon, but I was thinking I should let it cool off a little more before. Oh yeah, definitely. Yes, you are so right. I think the water's pretty warm right now. Anything over 71 or 72 degrees, actually, you could actually hurt the trout, especially if we were just sport fishing, if we were just sport fishing, like I am today, other than northern pike. I might keep a northern pike. But yeah, anything over like 71, 72, 73 degrees, those trout, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to hit unless they're absolutely starving. But yeah, definitely wait for it to cool off, and you're going to have a lot better experience. You're not going to be hurting the fish, and they're going to be just so much more active. So that's not too bad. Yeah, 50, 60, that's not too bad. They would definitely be hitting. But cooler temperatures, you're definitely going to get better luck. Yeah, right now the water here is like 72, 75 degrees. So, I mean, it's warm. Yeah, I've just been throwing right back in that same hole. I thought I got lucky. Goddamn backlash. Oh, nice. Cooled off a bit. Nice. Yeah, it's been nothing but sunny here. I'm hoping we're going to next week, yeah, because it's already Saturday. Hoping next week some overcast and this water temperature cools down. Man, I was hoping to get another one while you were still on. Hey, that's how it goes. Yeah, exactly. You cooled off. Water temperature's not as crazy. Probably definitely helped you, that cooler water temperature. Oh, no, just weeds. Thought we had one. Just the grass. Well, we know where it was, so. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, definitely cooler temperature definitely helped you out. Ooh, ever tried the Rapala original floating minnows? Yes, actually. Yep, I do. I don't have my spinning rod. We might have had a hit there. I don't know. I don't have my spinning rod on me. But yes, right here in my little fancy dancy. Right there. Smaller version of him. That's it. Got my buzz bait. Got my trout lures. Panther Martins. Got a nice Rapala. Got some more rooster tails for trout. This little guy's fun to throw. And then these Panther Martins, these minnows. Got some spoons. Wacky rig in here. You know what a wacky rig looks like. I don't need to pull that out for you. But yeah. Yep. That's exactly it right there. And these are my favorite. If you ever get a chance, these are kind of dirty. But these black with the yellow dots with these gold spoons, these silver spoons, I tell you what, you want to talk about some crazy action. You want to talk about some crazy action, trout and Panther Martins. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what I'm working with. I just got myself a little lunch pail, on my side. I don't need some crazy backpack, some $100 waterproof, fishing backpack. No, I have a $10 Walmart lunch pail slung over my side with hooks and a $3, container, to separate my lures. Like, yes. I've caught so many bass, so many trout on those Panther Martins. You get in a nice riffle, you get below that riffle, you whip that Panther Martin through the riffle and let it, come around and snap. Oh, hold on. Because those trout and those bass will just hit it. Oh, that's the most fun. That's what got me into fishing, was those Panther Martins. My dad got me into it, and he's like, hey, try these Panther Martins out. And we went out, and it was just, we had so much fun. Yeah, that's the way to go. Yep. Yeah, I got my big, huge tackle box in the Jeep. Monster. And I just unload my little box. Just unload it every day. Just unload it every day. And then when I go out, a low price of $3.99. I just unload it and load it back up when I go out, from the big tackle box. And, if I can take the big tackle box with me, so be it. But, out here waiting, can't bring the big old tackle box, so this is what I bring. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're not cheap either. They're like, what, $4, $5, $6 a Panther Martin? So, I mean, they're not cheap. But yeah, no, I hear you. Lighter ones, you'd be surprised on the smaller, lighter ones that don't sink as fast on the Panther Martins. You'd be surprised. Well, yeah, you'd be surprised, because we fish in some really shallow water with those Panther Martins, and we don't get hung up too much. Sounds about right. I think the lack of 6 was around 20 to 25. Yeah, pack of 6. Yeah, yep, yeah. They're not cheap. So I mean, you lose a couple $4 lures. There's $12. But to make them every day, we crazy fishermen, we'll go out and buy another one as soon as we lose one. I think most of it is just me not being familiar with them, so I think they're going to sink faster. Yeah, so yes, I completely agree with you there. They will sink faster, but as soon as you start reeling, they come up right off, and they'll just hang like 4, 5, 6 inches in the water, and just a nice retrieval. And the lighter they go, obviously the more it's going to come up to the surface of that water. But yeah, don't be afraid to wing them out there and have a more fast retrieval, a steady retrieve, because that's when they work really the best. So yeah, don't be too scared on those, and then play around, with the lighter ones. You'll find which ones in that creek or river or stream, whatever you're fishing, you'll find where you get that perfect one that just sits as soon as you cast it in, and as soon as you start reeling, you can see that gold spinner just flashing, and it'll just sit there just perfect, and you'll be on them in no time. Yep, yeah, that slow retrieve just doesn't work with those Panther Martins. Learn from my lost experiences. The faster retrieve and almost like the twitch pause that we do with this whopper plopper, but instead of the twitch pause, a nice twitch reel, twitch reel, twitch reel, and just keep that from sinking to the bottom. And you will be having so much fun with those Panther Martins. So much fun. Yeah, I think I was just on the slower side of reeling when I had to throw. Yep, that's exactly it. Sorry, I didn't read the one comment. Just going off mansplaining. All right, well, we're gonna get down here by this down log right there. We're gonna throw the whopper plopper at it a couple times, and that's gonna be it for me. So about another 20 minutes, and that's gonna be it. I'll tie one on and go to the deeper currents. Seems I was yesterday. I feel like I could get some good. Oh yes, definitely. Yep. You'll have to let me know. You'll have to let me know how it goes, because yep, that's it. You're gonna get it figured out, and you're gonna be having so much fun. Try not to take any video of these people's houses I'm right next to. Okay, now we're up here by this log. Let's get one more before I go. Most definitely, I'll turn on notifications too, so I can check back in on the streams. Heck yeah, I'm gonna be definitely live streaming more and more. I'm definitely getting more into it. People like you, just out here chatting, really get me into this more live streams, because it's just so much fun, talking to, if it's 19-year-olds like yourself, or 50-year-olds or 34-year-olds like myself, just enjoying the day with me, and talking about fishing. I'm new to the whopper plopper and a bait casting reel. Like I said, I'm more of a spinning reel fly fishing guy, so new to all this. But heck yeah, man, I would definitely be doing more of this. And, getting, like, you got to see the whole thing unfold with that one smallmouth that we caught. Got to see the whole thing unfold, the 3 hits, 3 misses, and all of a sudden, bam! Oh, there we go, Jackson. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Huh? Hooked himself good, too. Gotta get the pliers off for this one. Let's go. Oh, he got himself good, too. Came up and just smacked it. Ooh, he got himself good. There we go. There's one side. Now we just need to work on this side. Just about out. There we go. All right, let's see this bad boy. Let's see him, huh? Give him a little bit of water here. There we go. Huh? Another beaut. Let's go. Nice. Not as big as my other one, but pff, what a fight. Thank you, sir. Oh, let's go, man. Heck yeah. It doesn't disappoint. It doesn't. I mean, you know, what? We've been on a dry spell here for a minute. You know, just for a minute. And then just bam. All right. So maybe they're over here. Just fishing the wrong side. All right. Oh, what a beauty. And I mean, what? That wasn't, I'll have to look back. But that wasn't, what, 10 feet from me? I mean, just scared it. Oh, I know it. It makes it worth every second you spend out there on that water, man. I know it, man. 2 of them. 2 in a live stream. I'm so excited. Oh, gosh. Back to shaking. I just got over the shakes, Jackson. And I'm shaking again. I just got over them. Oh, man. Right back at it. Yep. I know it. I'm in deep water, too. I know it. It's just not even 10 feet from me. It just came out of nowhere. Scared the crap out of me. Another one. They love scaring me. Let's throw it behind me then. Huh? Let's see. I haven't fished this side much. Never fully go away. Just less words. Right. Exactly. Oh, right back to the shakes. I can feel my breath. Feel my chest. Oh my goodness. And just to think, I was just about to stop for the day. Just get worse, yeah. Less worse, just get worse, yeah. I mean, less worse worked there too. They never go away. I'm excited for you. I'm watching through the screen right now, right? That's how I can't remember this one fishing guy I watch is the ND Kayaker or Yacker or something like that. He's got like 500,000 followers, and he got me into this whopper plopper, crushing, crushing smallies, crushing big mouth, and crushing northern pike and muskies, and he just got me into this. And I was like, you know what? Why not? Why not try it? Why not spend the money, and why not try it? And that's what I was doing, just getting so excited watching him. I don't know if he does any live streams like this, but this is live. Yeah, that's it. And yeah, Angler, yep, that's the one. That's the one, man. You got it. I figured you'd know him, and that's the one that got me in on this, and oh my gosh, we're doing it live. We're experiencing this live, and that's what it's just so much fun. No cuts. I mess up. I catch a monster. I catch a snag. I lose a lure. That's the fun about the game. That's why we do it. Looking too. I saw him throwing then craw the other day, so I tried that. Oh yeah. Yep. My favorite one so far has been the yellow jacket that he was throwing. It's like, what? Oh, huge fish, monster fish just jumped down there. We're gonna walk down. But yeah, I know it. It's just so much fun to watch him throw stuff, and it's just, I think he's North Dakota. I think he is. I think that's that's where he's at. Yeah, the videos are always cool, but they just aren't the real experience. There's a lot of cuts and stuff. Yeah, exactly. And that's where, I'm going to do a lot more live stuff than I think, the cut videos. One, I'm not good at editing, so there's one reason. Two, I think you get kind of more of experience, with the live. Yeah, it's not as exciting and it's not as fun, watching somebody crush him all the time. He could be out there 4, 5, 6 hours, but for us, it's 20 minutes of catching, but with here, this is the real macaw right here, stream's been going 91 minutes and I think I've caught 2, so that's why I like this live stream. I've always liked live streams a little better. I'll throw up shorts and, different things and videos if I'm not live streaming, but this is where it's fun. This is fishing. The videos are real, just catching. It's just not how it really, you're right. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yep, exactly. It's not how it is all the time. Yesterday I didn't stream, but I was out yesterday. I caught one. I was out for 3 hours, caught one fish at the very end. Didn't get skunked. I thanked him. I tossed him back in, and I was done fishing for the day. And that's just how it is. His videos, awesome, love them. Not not knacking them on anything. But yeah, it's just not how it is. You get that false sense of, an impression that, you use this whopper plopper and you're going to go out and you are just going to crush them with this whopper plopper. No, that's not how it is. You're going to be out there for hours and hours. And luckily the fishing gods will be nice to you and you'll be able to catch a few. I wanted to get down here. I saw that big one jump. I'm always happy if I can get at least one per trip to make it feel worth it, but I've definitely had my days getting skunked too. Oh yeah. Yep. And that's gonna happen. So it's called fishing and not catching. I'm a big avid hunter too. And that's why it's called hunting and not shooting. But yeah, like you said, you're happy as shit if, you get at least one that day. And that was like yesterday for me. Fished 3 hours at the very end. I was shaking just as hard as if I caught 10 of them. So just that one, that's all you need. Let's catch another one, shall we? Oh, terrible cast. Terrible. Absolutely right. It's the chase that makes it so. Yep. Yeah, putting the grind in, putting the hours in, and, all your hard work. Yeah, you get skunked, stuff happens. But then all of a sudden you get, your PB 2-pounder, you didn't catch that just by luck. No, you put the time in, and you'll never forget that day, That's what it's all about. That chase. So much fun. Ooh. Yuck. All right, we're gonna throw a couple more casts here. We're gonna hit this right there, and we're gonna hit this edge of this grass. And that's gonna be it. It's getting kind of shallow through here. Yep. Definitely, and it was the first time throwing this 5-inch worm in the river. Usually I'd throw them in the pond for something, but I needed to cast them to. Exactly. You knew what you had to do. Experience. You knew putting that 5-inch on, you could get out there a little farther, and that wacky just floated right in front of that bad boy's face, and boink. That was it. Game over. That's so awesome. Well, oh, okay. Don't know what just happened there. My line snapped on a cast. Luckily, we can go get it. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. I don't know if my knot loosened up or what. But I see my lure, so we're gonna go get it. Such a great cast too. Deep water. Perfect. Oh, it's real deep too. I have no idea. I mean, I've been casting. You've been with me. Been casting nonstop. Caught 2 decent sized big fights, and the knot hasn't had an issue. And then all of a sudden, just on one cast, just boom. You and I saw it first. The joys of fishing. And I mean, this hole is amazing too. And deep, beautiful cover. Got this log, right there. Beautiful hole. Hopefully we don't disturb it too much. Lure is right there. Gonna get that back. Oh, it's just getting so deep. I'm up to my middle of my stomach. 5'10". Oh, I know it. It's such a good spot. Come on, lure. See if we can't snag one of them treble hooks. Oh yeah. Got it back. All right. We got it back. Let's get out here in the not as deep water. Let's tie this bad boy back on. And we're gonna hit this hole just a little bit more because it's a nice one. Hopefully we didn't spook anything out of it. Good save again, thanks. Yeah. We didn't walk through the main hole. And a fish just literally jumped right where we walked out of, right here. That is awesome. So let's tie this bad boy back on. I just do the improved clinch knot. That's what I've had luck with. And a lot of people say, like, you know, I don't know, lots of controversy around it. I've never had that happen on the improved clinch knot, so. Come on, pull. Stick with me here. Good few turns. 6, 7 turns. I know it. I can't believe it. I moved out of that hole and that fish is like, all right, you're out. Thanks, man. All right. Nice and tight. No. I just snapped it again. Huh, you know what? We're going to take some line out here. I think it's the line. I think it's the line. I don't think it's the knot, like you just said. So we're gonna take some line out, and we're gonna tie down here more. I just do loop knots because I'm quick with them. Oh yeah, definitely. Oop. Okay, get that cut. Keep the line. We don't want to pollute the water. It's the biggest thing. Cut some line off. Put it in the pocket. We don't want to hurt the ecosystem. That's right. Yep. Self preference. Okay. Get this back in the water here. Ouch. Sharp bugger. All right, we're tied back up. Take care of my tag here. Get back to fishing. Caught yourself, that's right. I just caught myself, yeah. Some motherfuckers are sharp. All right. Tied back on. Let's give it a couple more casts, try to redeem ourselves here. That's right. It's got to be worth it. Nice, beautiful first cast. Of course, I catch a leaf. Dumb leaves. Some troubles finding their way to stick everything around them. Oh, I know it. And you know, if you're anything like me, you have more than one pole. You put them in the truck, you put them in the car, you put them in the Jeep. If you put them beside each other, they're gonna tangle themselves up. Oh my gosh, you can't put a pole beside another pole without it being an absolute tangled mess. Just can't. I know it. Yep. Oh. It acted like a fish, but it wasn't. It was just some grass. All right, got more casts here. Trying to get it ahead of that. There we go, that's better. I know it. Well, one more. Bringing the last one of the morning. Yep. I'll buzz it way down and let it come way up. Ooh. Some minnows jumping down there. I don't know if you were able to see that. I wonder if something was chasing them or not. All right, a couple more casts here. I was hoping to keep it out of that grass. Yeah, it's definitely more active down this side. And minnows were just jumping out of the water. I don't know if they were running from something. Or what they were doing, but that was crazy. There was like 3 or 4 minnows just slamming themselves out of the water. It was crazy. Yeah, that's, to see minnows jump that hard out of the water like that, something spooked them. All right. Well, that is it for me, unfortunately, Jackson. Right? I know. Same here. But hey, you got to see 2 of them live. I'm so excited for that. I'm glad you stuck with me this whole time. I really appreciate it. Awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll be back at it. Probably a different part of the Conewango. I started way up there. I'm going to go upstream next time. That'll be my next live. I'll put a schedule on for the next couple of days. We're going to head up that way next time and see what happens. But yeah, I'm so glad you're able to stick around. But hey, that's fishing, right? That's what happens. You know, you win some, you lose some. But hey, we got 2 good ones. And I think I got another one off a live stream that I'll be posting short for. So you'll definitely be able to see that. So, hey. Worth the time, man. I'm glad to see you on some nice ones. Thanks, Jackson. Appreciate it. Have a good one, buddy. Good luck in Virginia there. Keep smashing them smallies. Sweet. A beautiful day. Thanks again, Jackson. Have a good one.